All right, folks, we're going to move right ahead. Senator Kevin Cramer from North Dakota is coming up. There he is, Senator Cramer. Senator Cramer, I saved the juiciest for you because, Senator Rubio said you've already got appropriations for emergencies. May need more for Israel, but that's already been passed. But here's the other thing. The Congress, as you know, the Congress has mandated for years tough primary and secondary economic and energy sanctions on a number of countries. Right. Russia, Venezuela, North Korea, and guess what? Iran. And I keep making the point, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says they haven't relaxed the sanctions. Well, if they haven't relaxed the sanctions, where did they get 3.5 million barrels per day? Where did they get all this money to China? Where did they get $70 billion of foreign exchange reserves? Because they had nothing at the end of the Trump administration in 2020. So somebody's, shall we say, fibbing about this. And the question is, when will Congress come down hard and restore all the sanctions on Iran?
As soon as we get back, Larry, we have to do exactly that. That's why I joined Senator Scott's letter to encourage and really insist that $6 billion that's in the bank in Qatar is kept there and is not released. The $6 billion that Joe Biden generously gave to Iran. And with regard to oil, remember this is not a tough one. He not only relieved Iran of some of the sanctions on oil, he encouraged it. Right. He encouraged them to produce more. He asked for help from Venezuela because he hates American energy so much. He'd rather have our adversaries benefiting from selling theirs than our own domestic production. It's shameful, and this is the result of those policies. Much like everything Jack Keane said, everything that Marco Rubio said, this is one more sign of the weakness of this president who has inspired Vladimir Putin with a botched deal in Afghanistan, has inspired Hamas and Iran with the way he's handled Ukraine, and now Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un are licking their chops. History of the world, and we've got to stand up because it's not just the words that we say. These are not nuanced messages anymore, Larry. Some things demand nuance, but these geopolitical issues do not. It's the volume with which he says it, and as Edgar Guest said in that great sermon or speech or poem he wrote, I'd rather see a sermon than hear one any day. It's time to back up these words with volume and with action.
Well, listen, I mean, Senator Cramer, the $6 billion it's an interesting argument, and maybe the Qataris have locked it up for now. But the biggest stuff is the energy. They're selling energy like there's no tomorrow. They're selling energy to China. They're producing, they're going from 400,000 barrels a day to nearly 4 million barrels a day in 2.5, 3 years. Trump had them stymied because of the secondary sanctions. We got to, here, you, Congress, Senate, House, Congress have mandated secondary sanctions. Take them off the Fed wire. Take them out of the U.S. dollar system. No more banking, no more business, no more clearinghouse privileges, no more Fed wire privileges. The Office of Financial Assets in the Treasury will monitor this. They're probably not doing it now under Yellen, but they should. You have the authority. Biden is essentially breaking the congressional mandates that you've laid down. You got to go after that because the $6 billion is nothing. They've got $60 billion or more in oil revenues and as much as $70 billion in foreign exchange reserves. So the $6 billion is interesting, but it's the bigger picture. You got to come down. Secondary sanctions. Take them out of the U.S. dollar system altogether.
Right. Well, so in addition to being on the Armed Services Committee, I'm also on the Banking Committee that has jurisdiction over sanctions. And you're absolutely right. See, this is why the G7 is so important. And while the $6 billion is a small amount, it's a huge symbol. Because this is why we're asking Biden to get the G7 together and accumulate our economic power and leverage that. Because I agree with Marco. In fact, I'd say we need an additional supplemental for a lot of national defense dollars because we need to send a stronger message that, as Theodore Roosevelt said, we're carrying a big stick. But we have the peaceful tools of economic prowess, of economic. We're 20%. Frankly, of just us, the United States, 20% of the world's economy. But collectively, and with all of the energy that we have, that That is
I gotta
the
jump
peaceful
out.
tools of energy development.
I got to
and we ought
jump
use it
out.
all.
You all have the authority to do this. You need to do it. You need to come on the radio this Saturday. We can talk some more about this. I'm booking you on the air like I always do, Senator Kevin Cramer. But I mean,
And I always say yes.
seriously, we've got to take
You're
them
right.
out of
You're
the
right.
dollar system. Trump did it, and then let them back in, yelling at them, let them back in. Now they got all this darn money, which is going right into sponsoring, Hamas, killing children and grandmothers and Lord knows what. Senator Kevin Cramer, thanks very much.